I know the title seems a bit much, but hear me out. Could this be the end of YouTube Shorts? Are you smiling at that thought? Shame on you. YouTube Shorts are amazing, the YouTube gurus tell us. They bring in millions of views and can get you hundreds or even thousands of subscribers, but zero watch time if you're trying to get 4,000 hours in 1 year to get monetized, and $0 if you are monetized. You can probably tell I am not the biggest fan of YouTube Shorts, but I dislike the YouTube gurus gushing about them because they treat YouTube Shorts like they're mini trailers for our long form videos, and they're not. You can keep trying and now linking shorts to long form videos, but they do not work like trailers because shorts are for a completely different audience. If they work for you, please say hi in the comments, let me know your experiences down below. But for me, I think YouTube Shorts work brilliantly for YouTube in keeping people on the YouTube app on their phones, and this is where things might be about to change, maybe even in a huge way, and maybe for the better if you don't like shorts. I saw this by accident on Friday and then I just lost my weekend. This could really change the mobile experience on the YouTube app forever, but it's not available yet on my other YouTube accounts, so it's only being rolled out now. You're watching this in the future. What happened next? We can now play games on YouTube. YouTube calls these Playables, and they're also available on desktop on the left hand side, right at the bottom of all the things that you can browse on. But they're basically mobile games. There are under 40 games available right now. I want to show you a couple I got hooked on, and then I'll show you all of them, and I'll try to share why I think this could eat into YouTube Shorts viewing more than anything else. The place at the moment to find YouTube Playables on the YouTube app is, if you scroll down, it just offers them amongst your feed. So if I keep scrolling down, here we go. It's about 5 shelves down at the moment. You're watching this in the future. They'll change this until it's right for the algorithm. We can see here it's labelled quite clearly, Playables on YouTube, instant games, no downloads. I'm going to put my glasses on so that I can see. Let's click on view all, and these are all the Playables that are available at time of recording. I'm sure when you're watching this there will be hundreds more, but it's about 40 games at the moment. And we have 2 tabs. There's a home tab where I can continue playing. I'm going to show you these games in a moment, and popular. So it's quite a clean interface at the moment. If I click on browse, just to give you a sense of what kind of games there are. Look, block drop. I'm guessing, we'll look at it in a moment, but I'm thinking that's a Tetris knockoff. Cut the rope, crossword, solitaire. Let me show you the game that I'm absolutely addicted to at the moment. So I'll click on home and then I'll click on continue playing. Now what's interesting about this, I can't find a way of resetting it. As you move along, you get coins that you can spend on how many units that you start with, so you can click that one, or how fast that the units are produced. I'm going to do that. I'll just give you one round just to show you the kind of games on Playables at the moment. This is State.io, and what you do is you drag this team down here, the blue team, and I'm going to drag these 2 up here and attack the other coloured states. So we're going for greens here, and then I can join them up and attack the reds at the top there. And you can take over the neutral states as well. So if I attack this, your number obviously needs to be bigger than the number of the states you're attacking. And as you can see, I didn't have enough there. So the neutral state is going to rack back up to 80 again. What I'll do is I'll join both states together, and then I'll attack that 60 with let's put everything I've got onto them. Oops, I missed. You take over state by state until you are the last colour on the map. I'm going to attack with everything I've got Take that, Reds. You've won. Now, I've been doing this for hours. It's pure dopamine. Oh, look, I've got to do it again. This is just the purest dopamine delivery device. And hours disappear. If I click on the X, it says, are you sure you want to exit the game? I was worried that I'd lose my progress, but it seems to save it in your YouTube account as you go along, which is fantastic. If we go over to Playables on the YouTube desktop, it can be found at youtube.com/playables, but if your account isn't enabled for this yet, it will show an error message. And like I said before, the Playables is on the left-hand bar all the way down. At the moment, it's under podcasts. And when we go to the home page, I can see State.io here. So this is the same game I'm playing. And if I click on open, and then it's pretty much exactly where we left off. And you can play in the same way. So if you have a touch screen, you can play the game like that. Or I'm using a mouse and keyboard. I'm so addicted to this. I've got to I've got to stop. I'm pretending that this is a useful video, but actually it's just a chance for me to play more Playables. Take that, green. Let's get rid of the other greens here. It's almost like a seamless experience between the mobile and the desktop apps. The other game I have been completely glued to is Words of Wonders. It's like, what's that game? Is it Boggle? Where you've got to make words from the letters. So we've got pest, we've got steps. Play along with me. We've got pet. I've got pets. If you get stuck, like I am right now, you can hit the hints button. That spends 100 gems, and that's giving me a T there. Well, that's. Oh, how about set? Yeah. We can also reveal a letter with this hammer icon here. If I tap on that, 200. I'm spending 200 gems just for you. I can tap any tile. Let's tap that one. Oh, that's not really helpful. We've got step. How about step? Oh, well, that's easy. Sets. Let's try that. Yay! And then you work up through the levels and you unlock different buildings. And it's easy to exit the game as well and just pick it up where you left off. I know. Let's keep the games playing. I'll just scroll through different games on the side here, you know, just to up the distraction and dopamine value. Here is why I think this is going to have a huge impact. The first thing is, I was playing on this for like 3 hours. It was just pure, unadulterated dopamine hit before I realised there are no ads. And how many times do you or your family download sus free games that drain your battery and do who knows what with your data? But it's the ads that are just a killer. And of course, I'm very sure YouTube will bring ads into Playables. But for now, it's a really weird experience playing non-stop free games with no having to wait 20 seconds all the way through. I'm sure the ads are going to appear shortly, but for now they're not, and it's a good experience. And then it hit me. The time that you and I are spending on playing YouTube Playables will be time that we're not scrolling through YouTube Shorts videos. I'm sure YouTube Shorts will cope. They'll continue. But it does feel funny that these YouTube games will eat into that YouTube Shorts watch time in probably the same way that YouTube Shorts ate into the long form videos watch time. And we've seen a clear split now between the videos that you could watch on TV and the stuff that you can just scroll on your phone to kill some time. I wonder how much watch time Playables will cannibalize from YouTube Shorts. It's not going to affect creators because many of us get so little from Shorts anyway. I think my biggest objection to Shorts is this. The biggest reaction you can ever get from a YouTube Short is this. It's just not the same experience as a long form video, and this split between just swiping on your phone or sitting down and Chromecasting or streaming long form YouTube videos on a smart TV, those two experiences are going to become even further apart now, which is fascinating. But what are you thinking? Do you have Playables yet? Do you think this will affect anything for you as a YouTube creator? Are YouTube Shorts working for you? Financially, creatively, community buildingly? Say hi in the comments below. It would be great to hear from you, and thank you for hitting the thumbs up or the subscribe button. It really helps me to keep this thing going. And right here is what YouTube knows you want to watch next, after playing some more Playables probably.